I can see Sayori glimpsing at Botsky's gut. But she doesn't say a thing. Sayori's unwavering optimism, her instinct to avoid anything unfun, I am guessing. Well, I have nothing planned today, so do what you'd like to do, like reading. Okay, Monica. And in the meanwhile, I will speak to my friend. Oh, Monica! Sayori calls out to me, breaking me from my thoughts. You should relax every now and then, too, you know. One day, Sayori. One day. Leaving Sayori to read, I head to Yuri, still sitting alone. Hey, Yuri. Hello. I'd like to talk to you if that's fine with you. Somewhere private. Yuri's eyes glance around the room nervously. I don't think. Yuri, it's important. Can't we? No. Yuri sighs deeply. All right. Thank you, Yuri. Do you have a place in mind, or should I choose? Seeing her indecisiveness on her face, I decide to choose instead. How about an empty classroom? Yuri glances at me, confused. Don't you need keys for those? But I have those keys. Being a club president has its perks, you know. All right, lead the way. Telling Sayori and Natsuki we'll be right back, we leave and head to a few classrooms over. As we enter the room, it is impossible to not notice the silence. We stare out of the window, seeing the outside world having the same busy lives as us. Yuri, how well do you know MC? I think I know her on average. On average? What do you mean? I feel like I know her decently well, or something like that. Yuri, I think you two have gotten to know each other a little better than that. MC is concerned about you. Yuri seems to recoil as if she wasn't expecting to hear that. But why? It's not like she... Yuri! Haven't you noticed how she always goes to you on normal days? Can't help but glance at you. Monica, I am trying to... Yuri grimaces. It's so difficult. These panic attacks I've been having, they don't just prevent me from talking to people. They make me so nervous all the time, including around MC. Sometimes when I look at her, I feel like she's judging me. I know she isn't, but... I put my hand on Yuri's shoulder, comforting her. Yuri, it's all right. MC is just confused and just wishes to understand you better. Especially after yesterday. I sigh, preparing to explain it to Yuri differently. Have you noticed that she's not here today? There's a reason for that. She asked me about you, wanting to know what's been going on. I know it might be hard for you, but... Could you tell her about it? About your panic attacks and what causes them? Yuri then glares at me like I've offended her. Monica, I don't want to. You of all people should know this, but it hurts so much just thinking about it, let alone talking about it. Would MC even understand? Would she still want to spend time with me? I really don't know. Oh, Yuri. It's like you said. You did tell me. And we're better friends now than ever before, right? But, Monica, you are special. Special? What is she trying to say? What do you mean? You've always been there for me. So... That's just who I try to be, Yuri. Someone who supports others. But this isn't about me. This is about you and Melody. I suppose. Yuri lets out another sigh. I don't want to tell someone simply because they want to know. While I appreciate her company and that she's taken an interest in me, that doesn't entitle her to my vulnerabilities. Do you remember how long it took for you and I to form this connection of ours, Monica? Yes. It took a long time for me to warm up to you, to share myself with you. Now you're asking me to express these things to MC in a tenth of the time. You're right. That is unreasonable. I'm sorry for putting the burden of that decision on you, Yuri. I swallowed a dry lump in my throat, trying my hardest to put on a smile that would comfort her. No. Thinking back on it, I think you're right. She trusts me. She wants to get closer. Like that time she told me about her living conditions. I won't go into detail, but... No, you're right. I apologize for rambling on. You don't need to apologize. This is difficult, I understand. And don't ever feel guilty for sharing your thoughts. Let her know what you think. Even if it feels difficult, I'll be all by your side. There's no need to fear. Thanks, Monica. I give a smile. While Yuri finds social interaction difficult, she has to know that there's only one remedy to survive hardships. Doing what you think is right. Even if it takes more effort than ever. I hope she'll show Melody that sentiment soon. To let her know. But we'll see. I think Melody will understand. As we talked about several topics like the festival, books, my plans for the next few days, a smile slowly appeared on her face as well. And that makes me happy.
Oh, there we are. Wednesday the 1st. I was like, we're on the calendar? I just forgot we crossed over from one month to the other.
Ugh, rise and shine. Should I even go to school today? Not like I would learn anything new about Yuri. No, skipping school is bad. I'll go. But maybe I'll skip the literature club. I sigh softly to myself. I'll see. As I look around, seeing a million couples and people smiling, I can't help but think. I want to go home. I need more time. I don't think anyone missed me particularly. But grades determine my future. If nothing else, I need to think of my grades. Getting close to the entrance, I hear none other than Amelia, nearly screaming into my ear. Melody, what's with your face? What? I'll repeat, your face. There's nothing wrong with my face. I checked this morning. You look so bald. What's up? I don't want to talk about it. What are you even doing here, hanging by the entrance? No reason. I look at Amelia's face carefully. A slight twinge of nervousness. What is she nervous about? There's something with your face, too. Nothing wrong there. I know you're lying. Normally you're inside by now doing whatever you do. Spill the tea. Are you trying to be that professor with a top hat or that attorney with his blue suit? Pardon? Amelia sighs. You should really play more games.
She's talking about Layton and Phoenix.
But yeah, you got me. I am concerned about you. Where were you yesterday? I was searching for you. Oh yeah. Was everyone all right in my absence? How would I know? I don't go to your club. Right. You are so out of it now. I was sick. Is it about literature club stuff? You know, I figured people who joined the literature club would be more theatrical, but things took an even quicker turn than I thought. Are you saying I'm being dramatic? Maybe a little bit. I nod, looking away from Amelia. Hey! She puts her hand on my shoulder. I might be zealous sometimes, but I don't mind sitting down with you sometime to talk things out. To support you. I look back at Amelia, a little touched, but also surprised by her statement. Is that why you made that nod for me? So I could vent in a way? No, I just wanted to beat the shit out of Kaito. That's very fair. That was fun, you know. Thanks for that. Always, Melody. For now, I think I just need some time. I gotcha. I need to go now. Class is starting soon. Alright, stay safe, gang. I will. Catch you some other time, Amelia. I half-heartedly smile at her and head off to class.
Okay. It's one word. Or maybe you can hyphenate it. It's definitely not 2 words. Class dismissed. Don't forget to submit your homework this Friday.
Finally. Can't say I was looking forward to any of this. Can't say I'm looking forward to my friends either. I can't talk with them properly. I need to think. As I head to the bathroom with a head filled with thoughts, I pass by the mirror and look at myself. What do I even want at this point? The girl I am interested in seems troubled. Yet I can't talk with her. I should just give up. I asked everyone what's going on, yet they can't tell me a single thing other than she's having a hard time. Then they ask me to support her? How the hell do I even start with that if I don't know what's wrong? Or what's going on? Screw it. I'm leaving the club. At this point, it's more trouble than it's worth. If every club meeting is going to end with a dramatic walkout, might as well make it permanent. I walk towards the hallway, slowly approaching the literature club. I know they won't like this, but I can't. I can't. See. Huh? Before me stands Yuri, and she's slightly smiling at me. Should we go read something together? What is this, a dream? All right. She tenderly takes my hand before I can even think or protest, and we head inside. Are you feeling better? Yeah. As we sit down, I see that the rest of the club seems to largely pretend I don't exist. Even Natsuki, whose cut is still visible, doesn't seem to be interested. What's going on here? What do you want to read? Well, what choices do we have? Why don't we continue where we left off? We never did finish Something Wicked This Way Comes. Actually, that sounds fine to me. Yuri wastes no time grabbing the book and putting it on the table. She gives a slight smile at me, and we open it to where we left off previously. My mind, however, can't help itself from wandering. That cut. What's the full story behind it? Was she involved? Seems highly likely. But why on earth would she do that to Natsuki? And what happened yesterday? Did they plan something? What is this interconnected web of insanity that I found myself in? I should leave. I should. Why am I even doing this to myself? My self-preservation kicked in, and it hasn't failed me before. So why am I not listening to my better judgment? I look at Yuri, who seems a bit restless in her seat. One glimpse of her, and my heart sinks in my chest like it's being dragged into a whirlpool, leaving my arms numb and flailing for a sensation. Yet the feeling, even though it's terrifying, it's also exhilarating.
I want to say a letter's missing and exhilarating, but I just can't brain today.
I think I'm going to see this through. Maybe. Maybe I should. I'm sorry. Huh? I know I haven't talked much with you. But please don't think I dislike you or anything. It's just that I feel so nervous all the time. I hope that I didn't hurt you in any way. Yuri, thank you. Yuri closes her eyes, seemingly attempting to say something. Do you want to walk home with me? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Yuri sighs. Do you want to walk home with me after school? I think deeply about my decision. Yuri being this straightforward is odd. Not to forget, the rest of the club is dead silent. Like this is some sort of play.
Wait. I guess play or ploy would work, but I would have gone with ploy myself.
I'm starting to sound like Amelia. I take a deep breath to prepare my response. Yeah. Yuri attempts to smile widely. Yuri. Yet things still ache at the back of my mind. It's just, I'm confused. I want to know you better. No, I want to know you better, you know? It's difficult when I feel so shut out. Do you feel like talking about... Before I finish my sentence, I get interrupted by a confident-looking Yuri. No, rather not. Her face shifts from confidence to nervousness as I raise my eyebrows. She's not helping me get rid of my confusion, huh? Well, All right, I'm sure you'll tell me later, right? Oh, maybe. Yuri. I sigh out of frustration. All right then. Yuri's always been the mysterious one in my eyes. And this mystery of hers just seems impossible to solve. Do you read much? It makes me feel better knowing I am not the only socially awkward one, at least. Yeah, that's why I chose the club, remember? Oh, it wasn't because of Sayori. Oh, geez, Sayori. Having seen her so little these past few days, I'd almost forgotten she was even here. I shake my head. Sayori and I were good friends, but I hadn't spoken to her for a while until I joined the club 2 weeks ago. How about you? Why did you join the club? That's a long story. She glances at Monica for a second or two. Monica, huh? I shouldn't be so surprised. Because of Monica? Yeah, she's just nice, you know. Forget I said that. Don't worry. I am sure she feels the same way. You two are good friends, after all. There's no need to be ashamed of that, you know. Yeah. I gesture to the book between our desks. Let's continue this book. As we read, I can't help but notice Monica smile. So it was your plan? Huh. I guess I should say it. Thanks.